Hello, learners. Welcome back to the channel Economics at Ease. I'm Nida, your educator, and today we are going to start a new chapter in macroeconomics, banking. Okay, we have already completed the money chapter in detail. The summary has also been given to you. Okay, now the next new chapter is banking, commercial banks and the central banks. Right now, first, let me just give you a simple meaning of bank. Bank is what? That is, the bank is a financial organization or institutions that deals with money by taking deposits, okay, and offering loans and providing other financial services, okay. So services like loans or saving accounts and money transfers, all you have means experienced when you do the banking transactions, okay. So now we are going to just study in detail here. That is the banking. Commercial banks means what? Commercial bank is primary unit of the Indian banking system. Like other businesses, commercial banks also aim to earn profits, and for this they offer a variety of services to their customers. Now the main you can say the definition of commercial bank is, it is an institution which performs the function of accepting deposit. It means it accept the deposit. जो भी आप पैसा लेके जाते हैं बैंक में, इट एक्सेप्ट्स द डिपॉजिट्स, ग्रांट लोन्स, और फिर क्या करते हैं, लोन्स भी दूसरों को प्रोवाइड करता है. हुएवर मींस नीड द लोन्स, then they just approach to the bank and then they get the loan, okay. And making investment, and it also use the money, okay, as investment also with the aim of earning profit. And obviously बात है, commercial bank एक प्राइवेट बैंक है, तो द मेन एम इज टू अर्न द प्रॉफिट. फॉर एग्जांपल एसबीआई है, पीएनबी एंड सो मेनी अदर बैंक्स, ओके. Now commercial banks is the backbone of an economy. Now the importance of commercial bank you can also tell here. It can be very well assumed that the household sector saves a part of its income which is made available to the productive service of the sector for the further investment. Then commercial bank act as a financial intermediaries whose main function is to collect savings from the household sector and lend it to the productive sector. तो इसी तरह क्या होता है, इन्वेस्टमेंट को वो यूज करता है, राइट. एंड इट हेल्प्स इन द फर्दर इन्वेस्टमेंट. द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट एट विच कमर्शियल बैंक्स एक्सेप्ट डिपॉजिट इज नोन एज द बोरोइंग रेट, जिसमें वो एक्सेप्ट करता है. एंड द रेट एट विच इट लेंड्स टू द इन्वेस्टर्स, इट इज नोन एज द लेंडिंग रेट. तो जो बोरोइंग रेट है वो एक्सेप्ट करने का है, और लेंडिंग रेट जो आपको जिस पे लोन दे रहा है, दैट इज द लेंडिंग रेट. Then the difference between the two rates known as the spread is the profit earned by the banks. It can be asked in the MCQs. That's why I have just read it. Okay. Now functions of commercial bank. तो main आपके क्या होते हैं, प्राइमरी एंड सेकेंडरी फंक्शन. जैसे कि मनी में थे आपके, वैसे ही यहाँ पे भी फंक्शन. सो मेन फंक्शन है, प्राइमरी फंक्शन क्या होता है, एक्सेप्टिंग डिपॉजिट एंड एडवांसिंग लोन्स. जो मेन इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शन है आपका, most important function is to accept the deposit and then you can say here that is advance it, loans को देना, right. Advancing loans. Now we're going to discuss it very quickly. Accepting deposits. Now the commercial banks can accept the deposits in the means kind of, you can say deposits can be current account deposit, fixed deposits, okay, or saving deposits. सबको आप ये पढ़ चुके होंगे, I hope starting के commerce में, but we should know the meaning, okay. The meaning should be known. Now current account deposit is what? That is, these deposits refers to those deposits which are repayable by the banks on demand, okay. Then such deposits are generally maintained by the businessman, means especially businessmen के लिए ही डिजाइन किया गया है current account deposits, in which they can easily withdraw the money without any restriction, okay. They can be drawn by the check. Banks do not pay any interest on these accounts, rather they charge some service charge कर लेते हैं, because they are not, means the facilities has been provided to the businessmen. They can withdraw the money whenever they want to the check facility, and they have to pay some amount, okay, as a service charge to the bank, okay. बैंक उनको अलाउ कर रहा है, that's why. Then fixed deposits और time deposits. Fixed deposits आपका नाम ही है कि fixed हो गया है वो, just for a certain period of time वो amount fixed है and you cannot withdraw it, okay. Then refer to those deposits in which the amount is deposited with the bank for a fixed period of time. Such deposit do not enjoy checkable facility. यहाँ पे आपको check facility नहीं मिलेगी, and high rate of interest will be given to you by the bank. Now current deposit and fixed deposit में difference between, that is current deposits में checkable deposits है just for the businessmen, and they are non-checkable deposit because आपका fixed हो गया amount, okay. Then they do not carry any interest, that is कहीं पे भी interest आपको नहीं मिलेगा current deposits में. Fixed deposit, they provide you a high rate of interest, okay. Then the depositor can make any number of transactions for deposits or withdrawal of money. In case of current deposit, Then in case of fixed deposit, depositor generally make only two transactions, that is in deposits of money in the beginning and withdrawal of money. Okay. Then saving deposit is also there. These deposits combine feature of both current account deposit and the fixed deposit. Okay. So the features is what? That is, it is saving deposit basically for the household. Okay. Then depositors are given check facility to withdraw money. Okay. And restrictions are imposed on number and amount of withdrawals. दोनों के इसमें थोड़े थोड़े फीचर्स आ गए एंड द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट दे कैरी इज लेस देन द इंटरेस्ट रेट ऑन फिक्स डिपॉजिट. ओके, क्योंकि फिक्स में तो आपको अमाउंट फिक्स कर दिया है, सेविंग में यू कैन विड्रॉ बट नंबर ऑफ टाइम जो होता है आपका वो imposed, that is the restriction are imposed on number and amount of withdrawals. Okay, now, it must be noted that current account deposit and saving deposits are checkable deposits, whereas fixed deposit is non-checkable deposit. Okay, the advancing loan. Now, it also provides the facility, or you can say it provides loan to the people who need it or the needy borrowers. Okay, तो जो हमारा पैसा हम जाके जमा करते हैं आपका, that is बैंक में, certain amount is kept as a reserve, and then afterwards, for example, 100 rupees मैंने जमा करे, okay, और इसने 20 rupees अपने रिजर्व में रख लिया बैंक ने. Now 80 what is left, okay, it is going to be circulated in the public dealing. जैसे कोई भी जिसको भी लोन चाहिए होगा वो 80 rupees में बैंक उसको जो है वो प्रोवाइड करेगा, and then in this way the advancing of loans function is also done by the bank. The deposit received by the banks are not allowed to remain idle. वो खाली पड़ा नहीं रहता है पैसा जो भी हम जमा करते हैं बैंक में. So after keeping a certain cash reserve, the balance is given to needy borrowers and interest is charged from them. So in this way the मनी फ्लो आपका चलता रहता है. मनी बैंक चार्जेस a high rate of interest on loans than what they offer on deposits, and it is the main source of income for these banks. In this case जो भी आपको पैसा बैंक को मिलता है क्योंकि वो हाई रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट चार्ज कर रहा है, सो इट्स गेटिंग द इनकम. ओके, इसी तरह उसको प्रॉफिट होता है. डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ लोन्स एंड एडवांसेस मेड बाय कमर्शियल बैंक्स आर, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये कैश क्रेडिट प्रोवाइड करता है, देन डिमांड लोन्स प्रोवाइड करता है फैसिलिटी, एंड शॉर्ट टर्म लोन्स. ओके, ना कैश क्रेडिट का मतलब क्या है? कैश क्रेडिट refers to a loan given to the borrower. borrower को दिया जाता है against his cash, against his current assets. current assets कौन से हो गए? शेयर है, स्टॉक्स है, बॉन्ड्स है. against that the bank provides or give the loan to the borrower. Okay, a credit limit is sanctioned and the amount is credited. The main thing is what? That is he can withdraw any amount within his credit limit, and the interest is charged on the amount actually withdrawn. जितना वो actually withdraw करेगा उतने पे ही हम interest charge करेंगे. Whereas demand loans is what? Demand loan refers to those loans which can be recalled on demand by the bank at any time. यानी कि बैंक जब चाहे वो उसको बोल सकता है कि now you have to make the payment. Okay, and then they are bound to make the payment. The entire sum of demand loan is credited to the account holder and the interest is payable on the entire sum. यानी कि जितना भी पैसा जो बैंक ने आपको as a loan दिया है, you have to make the payment. Okay, that is the interest is charged on it. Okay, interest is payable on the entire sum. ठीक है. कैश क्रेडिट में क्या होता है? जितना आप विड्रॉ करोगे उतने पे होगा. डिमांड लोन्स में पूरे एंटायर पे हो जाएगा, अमाउंट पे आपका इंटरेस्ट आपको लगेगा. एंड शॉर्ट टर्म लोन्स दे आर गिवन एज पर्सनल लोन्स अगेंस्ट सम कोलैटरल सिक्योरिटीज. यानी कोई ना कोई सामान आपको गिरवी रखना पड़ेगा. कोलैटरल सिक्योरिटीज मतलब कोई सामान आपने गिरवी किया एंड देन द बैंक इज गोइंग टू गिव यू द लोन. ओके, the money is credited to the account of the borrower and the borrower can withdraw money from his account and interest is payable on the entire sum of loan granted. Okay, now the main function of commercial banks to accept deposit and advance loans we have already discussed. Now the secondary functions. Secondary function में क्या होता है? Overdraft facility. Overdraft facility means what? That is the bank can provide this facility to a customer in which he can withdraw the amount more than which is actually in there in his current account. Okay, overdraw his current account up to an agreed limit, और एक लिमिट आपको बता दी जाती है. This facility is generally given to a respectable and reliable customers. Okay, so overdraft facility में क्या होता है? The customer should be a regular customer, he should have a current account and he should have a frequent transactions. Okay, तो इसीलिए हम respectable and reliable customers for a shorter period of time this facility is provided, and customers have to pay interest to the bank on the amount overdrawn by them. Okay, now discounting bills of exchange. So bills of exchange is basically is what? It is a legal document. Okay, it refers to a facility in which the holder of a bill of exchange, जिसके पास ये bill of exchange है, okay, he can get the bill discounted. It means he can just provide this bill of exchange to the bank and he can get it you can say exchange, okay, before the maturity. Maturity means due date से पहले आप इसको बिल को clarify कर सकते हैं, giving this or providing this that is bill of exchange to the bank, okay. और इससे आप क्या कर सकते हैं, that is you can get the money after deducting the commission and for this service. जब बैंक आपको पैसा दे रहा है बिफोर मेच्योरिटी, वो क्लियर कर दे रहा है पैसा बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज की वजह से, ठीक है, तो क्या करेंगे, बैंक भी अपना एक कमीशन उस पर ऐड करेगा. After deducting the commission, bank pays the balance to the holder. On maturity, bank gets its payment from the party which had accepted the bill. Now, agency function is what? Agency function, it can transfer the funds. Okay, that is the demand drafts, mail transfers, ये सब agency function वो करता है on behalf of its customers. Collection and payment of various items. So collection करता है interest, dividend, subscription. ये सब examples हैं. Okay, and it also make the payment of taxes, insurance, etc. on standing instruction of the clients. Purchase and sale of foreign exchange is also being done with by the commercial banks, okay, uh, on behalf of the customers. Then purchase or sale of securities, again, it also act as a helps its customers in purchase and sale of securities, okay, on behalf of the customers. Then income tax consultancy, it is also provide this function also to its customers. Then trustee and executor, commercial banks preserve the wills of their customers as trustees and execute them after the death as executor. The letters of reference, they give information about the economic position of the customers to traders also, and they provide the similar information about the traders to their customers also. Okay, that means reference me here means information it also provided. Now, the general functions, the general utility functions of the banks are as follows. Locker facility, as you all know that if you are going to open a locker in a bank, then you get the facility to just keep your valuable articles, or you can say the jewelry, etc. Okay, as a, articles of customers in safe custody. Then travelers check, it also provide its customers, issues a traveler's check to the customers to avoid the risk of taking cash during their journey. Then letter of credit here, it also provides a letter of credit which helps what, that is they also issue letter of credit to the customer to certify their credit worthiness. And underwriting securities, commercial banks also undertake the task of underwriting securities as the public has full faith in the credit worthiness of the bank. Okay, so these are so many functions of the bank. And one more thing is left, it is collection of statistics. Banks collect and publish a statistic relating to trade, commerce, and industry. Hence, they advise customers of financial matters also. तो इट मीन्स वो अपने कस्टमर के लिए as a transfer of funds help करता है, collection and payment of various items, purchase and sale of foreign exchange, sale of securities, income tax consultancy, then trustees and executor, letter of reference provide करता है, locker facility. So there are letter of credit and underwriting securities and collection of statistics. So there are so many functions that has been, you can say, performed by the banks apart from its प्राइमरी फंक्शंस. तो प्राइमरी फंक्शंस तो आपके मेन हो गए, एक्सेप्टिंग डिपॉजिट्स एंड एडवांसिंग लोन्स. सेकेंडरी फंक्शंस में आप ये सब मेंशन कर सकते हैं. पहला क्या है, ओवरड्राफ्ट फैसिलिटी, डिस्काउंटिंग बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज, एंड देन एजेंसी फंक्शंस में हाउ इट एक्ट्स, ओके, for its customers, and then general utility functions. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this commercial bank topic, and now in the next video I'm going to tell you about, or we are going to discuss about the money creation or credit creation. Okay, don't miss the next okay video, it's very important from topic from the exam point of view, and hope you enjoy it, understand it very well. Okay, thank you for watching.